So welcome back. Now in this video, as you guys can see right in here, we just implement the code for the download UI. As you guys can see in here, there is an icon and there is a digit. Okay, so now we will simply create a button right down in here for the download. Okay, so whenever the user will press that download button that we are about to create, then the user will be able to see his download right in here. Okay, so let's go and do that. Okay, first we will create some height between this UI of download, okay, and the button right in the middle. Okay, first we will copy that size box from here. Okay, go down and right after this row in here paste it. Okay, and right after this size box we will simply say padding. Okay, as you guys can see right in here. Okay, remove this one now, and for comma first right in there we will say padding. As usual we will set the edge sec. Okay, we will go with the only. In here we will set the left for that button, download button. Okay, 8.0. okay, and also for the right we will set it to 8.0. okay, all fine right in here. Now right after we will say child, and the child we will simply use the button that we created before. Okay, right in the widgets, open that. In here as you guys can see that button square dot, open that, we created that before. Okay, and expand this in detail. We're about to use that. Okay, button square right in here. So in here we will say button square, there we go. Okay, and right in there first we will set the text. Okay, let's take this down from here, and the text gonna be, we will say download. Okay, that's gonna be the name for this button, and right after we will set the color 1. Okay, all fine. The color 1 we will set it to colors, we will go with the green. Okay, and also we will set the color 2 right in here. Okay, we will set it to colors, or we will go with the light green this time. Okay, it's fine right in here. Okay, now right after in here there will be a press event. Okay, as you guys can see, and this will be asynchronous. Okay, async, and curly braces. Now right in here, scroll down first, right in the press we will say try. Okay, and right in the try we will create a variable by the name image id. Okay, in which we will simply store our download image. Okay, right inside that variable. So let's go and do that. In here now we will simply say await, and we will simply say image download. There we go, image downloader. Okay, this will simply download the image. Okay, which image we want to download, as you guys can see, let me show you that. Right in the that one. Okay, the wallpaper one, we will download that. So right in here go back, and in here we will say with the help of widget dot img. Okay, as you guys can see right in here, and then with this I'll check. Okay, and then semicolon. As you guys can see, this will simply download the image. Okay, whenever the user will press on this download button, so this gonna download the image the wallpaper one, as I tell you, this one, the quote one, okay, and it will store it right inside this variable, right in the image ID, okay. And right after, we will also check if image ID, if it's equal to null, okay. In that case, so in here we will say return empty, okay. So that's fine. And right after, in here we will simply say Flutter. With the help of Flutter Toast, we will show some text, okay, kind of message, in which we will simply say image saved to the gallery, okay. So for that, with the help of Flutter Toast, as I tell you, dot show toast, in here we will show that message, image save to gallery, okay. All fine. Now right after, we will simply, in here we will say widget, okay, and then we will say downloads, and then we will simply increment it, okay, by 1. So whenever the user will download the image, okay, and it will be stored right inside the image ID. So we want to increment the number by just downloading the image, okay. So if the user first download the image, okay, and save right inside the gallery, then in here we will show 1, okay, and also right in the Firebase in the download, okay. And if the user downloaded the second time, then in here it will increment it, okay, and also in the Firebase Firestore right in the download. So that's why in here we said that, and with that downloads put an outside, okay. Now simply we will store this right inside the integer type variable, okay. So first we will go up, and let me move to the left side, right above the widget build, right in here we will create that, okay. We will say int, and we will name this as total, okay. So let's go down again, and we're going to store that right inside the total, okay. So the total number of downloads will be right inside that, okay. So now let's create the instance to the Firebase Firestore right inside the collection of a wallpaper, okay. In here we will update the downloads now. So we will say Firebase Firestore instance, okay, dot collection by the name of wallpaper, okay. It's fine right in here, and right after we will say dot doc, okay. And let me take this down from here so that you guys can see easily, okay. Doc, and right inside that we want to simply say widget, and that doc specific doc ID, okay, for that current user. Right inside that we will simply update what the downloads, okay. So in here let's say download, okay. And guys, the name must be similar as I told you before, okay. It must be similar. I will show you that right in the Firebase Firestore, okay, just in a while. First let me in here, and right after we will say total, okay. So the total number of downloads, as you guys can see, it's right inside this variable, integer type variable, okay. So as you guys can see, we assign the total, and it's gonna update the downloads, okay, by it. We will simply increment it, okay, right in the Firebase Firestore, okay. And right in the total, in here we just store the total number of downloads, and you guys can also see the incrementing, okay, and it will store it right inside the total, and we use that total right inside the downloads, okay. It will update it whenever the user will download the image. So this is fine right in here. Now we will simply take this down from here, as you guys can see, okay, in here. Now then we will simply say done, and there's gonna be a, we will say navigate the current user to the home screen then. So in here we will simply say navigator dot push replacement. Okay, there we go. Contacts, set the new route to the material page route. There we go. Okay, and in here we will send him to the home screen. Okay, there we go, all good. And at the end, semicolon. Okay, as you guys can see, and also in here, semicolon. Now all good. So in here, as I told, we create the instance to the Firebase Firestore, as you guys can see, right inside the collection of our wallpaper. Okay, and for that specific document for that current user, right inside that we will update the downloads, okay, by the total, as you guys can see the whole story. Okay, I will show you that right in a while, but first, as I tell you, the name must be here and here, must be similar to the names right inside the Firebase. Let me show you that. So here we are, right in the Firestore database. Okay, and here is a table right inside the collection of wallpaper. Okay, and in here for that specific document ID, okay, that one is a quote image document ID. If you don't know, in here copy that. Okay, go to the new tab, in here paste it, press enter, and you guys will notice, there we go. Okay, so that specific document ID right inside that, it downloads. For now it's 0. Okay, later on we will test that. And in here the name download here must be similar. Let me show you right this in the Android Studio, right in here to this name. Okay, if it's not same, it will not work. And also the wallpaper one. Okay, as I told in here, create an instance to the Firebase Firestore, the database right inside the collection of wallpaper, as I show you. Okay, and right inside that specific document ID, okay, we will update right inside that the downloads. Okay, as you guys can see right in here by the total number of downloads. And right afterwards we will navigate the user to the home screen, as you guys can see right in here. Now right after that, okay, in here if there will be any kind of error, then we will show the error message. Okay, so for that simply we will say right in here on platform exception, as you guys can see right in here. Okay, with catch error, there we go, right inside that error, and we're gonna print that error. Okay, it's fine right in here. Now simply click in here and import the library. Okay, as you guys can see right in here, Flutter services.dart. So all fine. Okay, so the implementation for the download is done, and also we updated right inside the Firebase Firestore database. All the working is done, and here add the const modifier. Okay, now we can simply test the app. Okay, so from here click on this run dot, or you can simply press the Ctrl S. Okay, I'll go with the Control S, scroll down. As you guys can see, here we go, the download button. Okay, so now if I click on this download button, it will simply download this image. Okay, so let's go and do that. But first, let me show you something. Okay, in here now there is 0. Simply come here and click on this run-man.dart. I will show you something. Okay, now we are in the home screen now. Okay, click on this camera, go to the gallery, as you guys can see in here, there is no image for that quote image. Okay, so now we will simply go back. I don't know, there is no button for the back in the emulator. Simply come here, select any picture. Okay, and there we go. Okay, right in here. So for now you will simply go and click on this quote image. Okay, as I told you before, there is no image right in the emulator. Okay, related to this image. So simply in here we will click on this download and let's see. Allow, and let's see now. As you guys can see, image saved to the gallery. Okay, you guys see the notification. And now if I go back right inside that image, and you guys can see in here it's increment the value. Okay, so the image has been downloaded successfully. You guys can also notice in here. Okay, right in the next video we will add a back button so we can easily go back to the home screen. For now there is no back button, so what we will do, we will simply come here and run the man.dart so we can go back to the home screen. And now let me show you the quote image right inside the media. Okay, in the emulator. So let's go and click on this camera, go to the gallery, and there we go. As you guys can see in the recent in my emulator, the image has been successfully downloaded. As you guys notice, it's working totally fine. Okay, and you will go back to the app. In here click any image so that we can go back. Okay, we will close this from here, and there we go. Okay, now we can simply download this flower one, but in the media of the emulator there is a one image. Okay, for this flower, as you guys notice. Okay, so now we will simply go, and in here we didn't download this image for now, so in here there is a 0. Okay, so let's go and download it. Image saved to the gallery. Okay, and let's go now and see that one. Okay, there will be a 2 image because there is a 1 image already. Okay, that we added before, and the one that we just downloaded now. So let's go and check this right inside the recent, and there we go. As you guys can see, now there is a 2 image of flower. Okay, so it's working totally fine, and the image has been downloaded successfully. So let's go back to the app. In here select any image so that we can go back. In here do not click on this, just click on this cross. We don't want to upload this. Okay, so the working has been done successfully. Okay, now we will simply go back to the Firebase Firestore right inside. Okay, that we will check that. So let's go to the Firebase. As you guys can see in here, downloads for that quote image is 1. Okay, it's increment the value. Okay, and now we will see the flower one because you also download that one. There's not a flower one image. There we go with the flower one image, download 1. Okay, and I will show you that now. If you don't know if it's a flower image or not, then let's go and confirm this. Copy this. Okay, and go to the new tab. In here paste it, press enter, and you guys will see there we go. Okay, So we download this one, the quote one, and this one, the floor one, and these two we didn't download it yet. Okay, so that's why in here there is a 0, and also in here. So it's also working totally fine right in the Firebase database. Okay, so all good. Let's go back to the Android Studio. All the working has been done for the download. Okay, so right in the next video we will also implement the go back button so that we can easily go back to the another screen. Okay, and also we will add a delete button. Okay, so that we can easily delete the image. Okay, so that's it for this video. Right in the next video we will work further. Okay.